My approaches to this initiative are twofold. I think that in order to improve diversity, Wells Fargo should put into place training um, with with testing that will be available for management, but also for all staff, and that it's something that they should attend each year. I think if you attend something like that and have to get tested each year, you'll keep up on it. It'll be in the back of your mind. I also think that they need to keep affirmative action in place, continue to be that equal opportunity lender and employer. My second approach is I think that they should raise their standards for all workers, not just those in charge. That again includes the testing every year. But I think giving everyone the opportunity to improve yourself um, will allow the person to have pride in what they do. If you have pride in what you do, you'll do a better job because your pride is on the line. It's something that you must do. You must do well. Um, be willing to take those tests, improve where you need to improve. My also, I think that they should treat members the same with the same respect. Give respect, that old adage, and you'll get respect. Value the opinions of the common worker, not just management. When a worker voices their opinion on something that perhaps needs to be changed, Wells Fargo should look at that. Because in reality, management isn't the one who's dealing with the every day-to-day customer. The common worker is. So if they have an opinion on something, usually it's pretty close to hitting the nail on the head, and it's what's needed to improve something. And maybe it might need to be tweaked, but valuing someone's opinion, it gives them a stake in the company and will make them work harder, and it wouldn't just be a job. Acknowledge the value of diversity. Have workshops on diversity. Have perhaps a speaker come in every once in a while to speak on being diverse. Send them to perhaps, especially non-minorities, send them to perhaps the Museum of Tolerance so that they can see the life of a minority. And yes, it is the past, but if we don't work on what we did in the past and learn from that, then we're doomed to repeat it, as they say. I think creating programs that help workers balance life and work is also a good thing, because that allows people to perhaps de-stress. Even possible having a psychologist on board, that if somebody needs to talk because they're stressed out. Let's face it, customer service jobs are not easy, and mostly the common worker is doing the those kind of jobs where it builds a lot of stress. They should be able to talk to somebody and talk it out, so that if something happens that's stressful, it can be brought down and they'll be better for it. I think that Wells Fargo would probably have a few arguments, because as their mission says, Wells Fargo team members should expect to work in an environment where each person feels valued for their culture, their skills, their talents, and they can fulfill their career goals and help our company succeed. That's for the employees, but I think they would argue that they already have programs in place that cover diversity, and that they don't need any more programs. But my argument to them would be that new programs are always needed, because situations change, life changes, um, different people come into the community. Um, Training would always be needed. New programs could be developed, or the older programs worked on to help with that. Um, but I also think that they will say that their mission overall says that Wells Fargo is diverse. And yes, they're doing a great job in diversity, but more could always be done.